Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent Weekly News. Here we are. All right. Shelly's all the way in South Austin. I'm all the way in North Austin.
North of the river, south of the river.
That's the way it goes around these parts. What's up, Shelly?
Can we kind of make fun of that a little bit? It's so funny, like making southeast come north of the river. Like they're like, I haven't been this far north in like 3 years.
And they act like they're like going to another country.
They do.
It's like, oh, where are we? Oh, this place is so different. Your traffic patterns are different. I don't know how to drive up here.
And it's the same vice versa. It's like they come down south and it's like,
well, some places are way south.
Oh, yeah.
Almost to Buda. I'm like, good gosh. Like some of our friends live in the deep parts of Circle C. And I'm like, this is really far.
It's really far. Agreed.
Like when you have to take a toll road to get to your friends' houses, that's too far.
It's too far. I need you to be in 7874904.
Yeah. I've said this before. I used to tell Peyton because she went to Austin High and O'Henry and all her friends were everywhere, right? And I was like, I need them to be in these area codes, these zip codes, please. And she did not adhere to that at all.
No.
But I also have to tell you, there are people north of the river, north of the river, that I've never been to their houses, and they're some of our closest friends.
I know, Cece, for sure.
I'm like,
I dropped off a package.
I've never been to your house.
Yeah, I dropped off a package because at our house. Because we were going to go hike Brushy Creek anyway. So it was like, okay, that's fine.
And I've never been to Miho's house.
Yeah.
Or Forest.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Ever.
I'm like, I don't even know where y'all live.
Well, I don't. I have no idea.
Well, what's been going on? Let's see.
You guys, welcome back to another week of season 4 Adjacent Podcast.
Wow, season 4. I can't believe it. I'm still like pinching myself.
I know. We had this last weekend and this coming weekend, we've had some pretty significant memorials with, friends losing their moms and,
yes,
back-to-back weekends where, two very important people to us, lost their moms and they're both Catholic. And so, that is a process, but lots of love going out to the Rodriguez family and the Russell family. You guys, we love you guys so much.
We're thinking of you. We know that that's a hard situation for sure. When the matriarch of your family passes, it leaves definitely a hole in your heart. So
it's some big scars. Hopefully everybody went in peace and everybody is at peace with themselves and their losses.
Well, on another note, we also got to do something really fun this week. What did we do, Shelly?
Dirty Martins had their big 100th birthday celebration.
Oh my gosh, I love Dirty Martins and all the people over there. It's like a family for sure. I love seeing Daniel and all of the incredible
Prince.
Yes. The chefs, the cooks, the bartenders, the waiters, the waitresses, the counter service. It's just such a fun space. I just love it so much.
If I were going to give you 10 things to do when you're in Austin,
you got to go to Dirty's.
One of them is Dirty's. I mean, I think just historically, you have to go to Dirty's, but sit at the bar and have a conversation.
Yes.
Tell us the history of Dirty's. I mean, have those conversations
and do a museum walk because there's a lot of great pictures up on the walls.
Oh my gosh, with the people watching, the the students are getting ready to come back. And so just watching everybody move back into their dorms and everything, that's so fun to do. We're doing a 26 visits to Dirties for 2026. And right now we got some work to do. We're at like number 8.
Yeah, we've got to go every week. I don't know why we're stalling on that. We just get busy with doing the charcuterie board challenge, we did a chicken fried steak challenge, but we love our original businesses. Life has a funny way of reminding you about all the different seasons of life. One day you're honoring a legacy and someone that you really cared about, an incredible life that they lived. And then the next year honoring a restaurant that's been in Austin for 100 years. I mean, that's a century.
Wow.
I have to say, it's what makes our community so special, for sure. I love it.
Agreed. Some of our friends, some of our listeners have asked us to do this, is to remind you guys that, hey, this is the Adjacent Podcast. Welcome. You're welcome. We know we have listeners from all over the world now, except for Antarctica, but we're coming at you.
Yeah.
We have a plan.
Yes, somebody gave us some good advice on that.
Yeah, we're gonna have the number 1 podcast in Antarctica because we're coming at you aggressively. Coming your way. And so, but I'm Shelly.
And I'm Jody. So
we're two sisters. Our whole thing here is we believe everyone has a story and we love to share it. That's our whole thing. Adjacent is all about connection, curiosity, community, and celebrating the incredible people and places and nonprofits and businesses and all that good stuff that make the world a wonderful place.
Absolutely.
And, we focus a lot in Central Texas, but that's not. I mean, we're all over the country. We've had guests from Atlanta, Florida, Georgia, Wyoming, Montana. I mean, we love sharing stories. If you have a story to share, please reach out to Shelly. I would love to get you on the podcast.
Yeah. And if you're enjoying what you hear, we'd love for you to follow the podcast, share it with a friend, give it 5-star review. And I mean, there's just so much going on our podcast. So
there's so much. And there's so much going on the podcast. We had to move some of our great ideas over to Patreon. And so over there we have deny till they die. And as the stories get more aggressive, they move into higher paid tiers. So we're dropping one a week. So if it's not in your paid tier and you want to hear it, you need to bounce up to the next tier level.
Absolutely.
We're doing a lot of book club reviews, like just talking about books. And I know our friend Benita and Jessica have lots of book reviews they want to do as well. So we can't wait to have them drop some videos on Patreon as well. And then our newest thing that we're really getting big kicks out of is After the Yeehaw.
After the Yeehaw. Everybody wants to know what that question is, don't they?
They do. No, snitches get stitches and ends up in ditches. Remember, we'll come after you. Don't worry. We'll toilet paper your house. So be careful. Snitches get toilet paper in their trees. I'll hire some young men like Mateo to throw it really high up in the trees.
There you go.
That's of course. We also over at Patreon have a bunch of behind the scenes and videos and early episode releases. Bonus conversations you want to hear between Jody and John, their pillow talk. Very fun over at Patreon. It makes me laugh so hard.
We'd love for you to join us. Please join us. There are different tiers of membership. So go on over to Patreon, find us over there. You can find us in some links on the show notes. So the more the merrier, right?
That's right. And coming up in studio this week, we're not going to be in studio. We're going to do some virtual tours, virtual interviews, and catch up on some Have You Heard This One? And then we're going to do a lot of After the Yeehaw.
Absolutely.
While we're in Smithville, we're doing a little a girls trip this weekend, and so and a lot of the great outdoors. So
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we'll be doing some hiking around there for sure because we like to do the gate to gate challenge. That's a fun one.
The gate to gate challenge. Gate to gate.
So, what's going on around Austin these days, Shelly?
Well, it's hot as hell.
It is so hot.
Did I
And
mention
not
it
in a
was?
good
Did I
way.
mention it was hot?
Yes.
It's like sweaty balls, sweaty
We
balls. I
need some rain
mean,
over here. Do some
Benita.
rain dances.
It is. It is. Did I mention it's kind of hot outside?
Yeah. And if you go outside, you need to prep for it. Hats, water bottles, sunscreen, you name it. You got to have it with you. A fan would
Yeah.
be nice.
Yeah. Hydrate to dominate. You gotta. I mean, it's
Yeah,
hot.
and remember those dogs and those animals. They need to go out in the mornings or in the evening, but don't take them out in this heat right now in the middle of the day.
And people forget about this, and I'm glad people are sharing this story. The asphalt, even in the morning, is smoldering hot.
Yes.
So be careful walking your dogs on asphalt. People, I mean, try to find a grassy knoll, or at least touch the asphalt. If it's hot to your hand, it's burning their paws.
Yeah, poor babies.
I know. I wouldn't even think of that. I wouldn't even.
Yeah, because they seem so excited to get outside,
Exactly. And maybe their running is because they're like, ooh, and you just don't know.
Boy, I remember when we were kids and we were always barefooted. And I remember sometimes that asphalt would get really hot.
Oh, so hot. So hot. Okay, what's going on? What else?
Well, Annie is playing at Zach Scott Theater. It has been, and I've heard great reviews of it. So get out there. Zach Scott is such an incredible theater in Austin. It's fun. You feel very intimate in that space. You feel like you're right on stage with those actors and actresses. So we also have the World Cup going through the 19th. So this is the last week of the World Cup, and hopefully you found a team to root for.
Yeah,
they are dropping like flies.
Who are you rooting for at this point?
Well, I was definitely for Mexico, and I was definitely for the US. And then now I'm just kind of waiting to see who's left, and because every day it's another team drop. So I just want, it's exciting though. I think this is the most I've been involved in the World Cup. So it's fun to watch. And then this is really cool. So Hot Summer Night is a live music where 20 different venues in the Red River Cultural District have a free live music for you to go see. There will be different bands from the Austin area and the local area that are showing their talents, and it's so cool. So you definitely want to get out there, get some live music this summer. So that's what's going on.
Is that like the Vulcan and all of those along that way?
Yeah, over in the Red River. Yeah, over in that
nice.
area. So it's gonna be super fun.
Well, let's talk. One of my favorite topics is nonprofits.
Me too. I love our nonprofits.
Yeah, there's so many wonderful nonprofits in Austin. If you have something you'd like us to share, please let us know. But with us doing all the walks on the trail and the hike and bike trail, I've just been deep diving the Trail Conservancy, and you guys, they have weekly work days, and from now until the 29th, they're going to be doing work days on Wednesdays, and they're always looking for volunteers. So give that a consideration. But get on a newsletter for the Trail Foundation. I mean, the Trail Conservancy. I'm sorry. It used to be called the Trail Foundation, and I keep going back to that. Yeah. But get on their newsletter because it has a lot of information. They do a lot of Saturday cleanups, and then some bigger events where they're planting trees and such. So there's a lot of ways to lean in with the Trail Conservancy. Dream of Hopes is still looking for volunteers. That's on Thursday nights from 7 to 8. It's our Special Olympics swim team, and it just helps to have somebody cheering on our swimmers and working on their swimming techniques. So if you're interested, reach out to me, Shelly Graby. The Nola Ryan Foundation and CPATH are both currently looking for auction items for their upcoming events. Yes. And their tickets are on sale for those events as well. And then you guys, earlier in the year, we met with the Project Linus, where they bring blankets to families in need in the hospitals when new babies are born,
in the preemie, in the NICU,
NICU, and they most of these blankets are handmade, and our goal is to collect 100 blankets during 2026 for Project Linus. We had a wonderful donation from Pam McCullough for $50 that has already been sent to Project Linus.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Pam McCullough, all the way from Wyoming.
Wow, so generous.
So generous. If you'd like to make a blanket or donate money, let us know. And but we will be having gatherings when it gets a little cooler to work on blankets. And if that's something that interests you, Kathy Alfaro, let us know. And anybody that's crafty, let us know, because we are not. Well, I am not. Jody is.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but we will be talking about that more later. Craftiness, but there is so get involved in these nonprofits, but also there's some good news around town and around the world. Shelly,
what's going on?
I know your favorite person is in the news.
Yeah, Kelsey Fendler. She beat all the records. She's on a media tour explaining her process and the challenges. So go check that out. I mean, I'm so excited when I see one of her posts, how many people we know got involved in following her. And their comments is like, yeah, we found out about you from adjacent and started watching and obsessed, and we've been cheering you on. And so it's so fun to watch.
Oh my gosh. Well, I forgot to sing my song, Tell Me Something Good. So Kelsey's is definitely, congratulations to her. Some good news in the world is also there. I was reading about this incredible group that I'm like, really want to do some deep diving with. It's called Second Farm. And it's where retired racehorses who are potentially meeting their end, or they're on the edge of, they call it the edge of the slaughter. And they match them with incarcerated men, and they work together to find healing. And it is a beautiful organization. And I love it so much. I love when people are given a second chance. So, and after really deep diving with Christian Bolden and, knowing so much about what Mary Livers did in the world of with prisons and jails and trying to rehabilitate people, I just find it set a passion, that I'm really glad that people are finding ways to heal and to learn how to take care of something, Anyway, more on that for sure. Also, the mangrove forests are making a comeback. People are planting and they're bringing them back, and they were gone. Like the mangroves were almost extinct, and now it was like the size of Jamaica that had vanished, and now they're rebuilding them. So that's good news. And in Austin, the Texas French bread company that had burned down is reopening on the Rio Grande, and it is an Austin favorite. So go and get you some yummy, yummy bread and yummy, yummy pastries from Texas French bread company. I love that place. So that's some good news.
Well, Book Corner over at Adjacent Book Club I do review. Well, we're doing reviews over on Patreon, and this week I am reviewing "The Beauty of Living Twice" by Sharon Stone, "Strangers" by Belle Burden, and "The Storm" by Rachel Hawkins, and a lot from Frida McFadden because she has a new book coming out, Brain Damage. And I'm doing the advanced reader on that, and so
how does
sharing
she
that
bring
as well.
those out so fast? It's incredible.
Jody, what are you reading?
Well, as you know, this has been one of our favorite parts is sharing books and different media consumption with you guys. And we love hearing from you guys that you're enjoying the book clubs. And so Shelly's really put a lot of effort into it. She does read about 75 books in a week. I do not.
Nerd. Hello.
But no, it's not nerdy. It's amazing. I love it. So we'd love to hear what you're reading out there, and what surprises you, and what you should add out to our ever-growing TBR list. And one thing I read this week is it's called One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. So this book is about a burned out photographer, Alice, who goes up to Canada to the Barry Bay. It's beautiful the way it's drawing out. Like, it really makes you want to go next to the water, just be in that summer mode. And she goes to go take care of her grandmother who broke her hip. And you know how grandmothers are in these books. They can be really saucy and sassy. And so she rekindles a romance with Charlie Florrick. And of course, there's, some issues with their romance because he has a hidden secret about his health, and she's kind of standoffish, but they come together, and the way that they put a lot of emphasis into their kissing and all of that, it's a very romantic book. So give it a try. Tell me what you think. I think summer reading is one of my favorite parts of the summer. So it's just a great time to, especially when it's hot outside, just go sit in your AC, or, if you can brave the heat, maybe sit outside, put your feet in the pool, and read a good book or listen to a good book. All right. So in Patreon, we have some shout outs. So Shelly, what's going on Patreon this week?
Jessica Montanez. We have to always shout out our adjacent baller, Jessica Montanez.
Bala bala.
Bala, make you holla. We appreciate her so much.
Yes, we love you.
And there is talk of another baller coming on board.
Bring it.
Bring it. We're very excited. You guys, this is the easiest way to support the podcast. Join Patreon as a baller. Do it for a month or two. I mean, you don't have to lock in for the whole year, but every penny helps pay for all of the equipment. We can improve our equipment and take this on the road. We are working on the studio, and so we would love for you guys to lean in and help us so that we can interview more people, because we love it so much. And our friend, I've already mentioned this, but I'm going to shout it out again. We have a couple of dear friends that have joined Patreon, including Collie Parsons,
absolutely,
and Tucker Waters, and Ben Donnell, and Veronica with the Shady B. And we hope more of you guys. If you are an artist, a creator of any shape or form, please consider Patreon. It gives us a way to collaborate, and so that really helps everybody grow their followers and listeners. So my podcast recommendations over here is, I mentioned it last week, but I wanted to make sure I gave y'all the right name. It's called Club Random with Bill Maher. He gets really high and interviews people, and it's pretty darn funny. And then down in Dripping Springs, they're going to interview us in August, is Mallet and Michelle. And if you live on, South Austin, this is a good one because they interview, the local people and really focus on Dripping Springs and that area.
Oh, and I love Dripping Springs.
It's
so cute.
The drip or Pound Town, depending on your history
Sounds
level.
dirty over there.
Just down to Pound Town.
My podcast, I love this podcast by Danny Shapiro. I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but if I have, forgive me, but I'm highlighting it again. But it's Family Secrets, and it goes into some deep family, sometimes celebrating some family secrets, but a lot of secrets that are nothing I've ever thought of. I mean, we have some interesting family lore, but this is another level. And then Andy's Girls with Sarah Golly. I love her. Her take on all of the Bravo shows is smart. Like, you know how you'll, see some things people will put their input in. Hers is very like, you can tell she's on next level with the psychological aspect of those reality shows. So it's really fascinating, her takes. I would highly recommend her if you're a Bravo person. So, all right, some TV recommendations. Shelly, you've been talking about this, one of your new shows that you like. What is it?
Tina Fey has a show called Four Seasons, and they're getting ready to do another season 3, and I'm catching up on season 2. It's the Four Seasons was done back in the 80s with like Alan Alda.
Yeah.
And it was a great movie. And just being redone is very entertaining and silly. And I think it's perfect for summer,
Yes.
and so I've really enjoyed, I mean, with family dynamics changing so much, it kind of shows you how it's playing out,
Yes.
how everybody's in community together. It's very entertaining.
Very interesting. And I love Tina Fey. She's one of my favorite actresses and comedians. She's hilarious. Writers too. She is a great writer.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's so multi-talented. It's like, how is this teeny tiny person have this much talent?
I know. She's hilarious.
So I've been watching on Bravo in the City, where it's kind of the spinoff from Summer House, and it has some of the same players in it. I think it's so beautifully filmed. Their producers are killing it because I love New York. There's parts of New York I don't like that much, but they're showing all the beautiful parts of New York. And this time this last show they had this past week, they went on a trip all together. And I have to tell you, I think it's so strange when people are weird about where you're on a group trip, like, and they show this a lot on Bravo when the women are going on trips or the, whatever, how people are really weird about what rooms they get. I'm like, just go and get in your room. Who cares? Like, are you going to be in there all day? Aren't you going to be out and hanging out with everybody? I don't know. I've just never been like that. Shelly and I are real, like, go with the flow on that thing. We'll sleep pretty much anywhere. I mean, we've gotten a little more stubborn about, like, we would like a bed.
I'd like a pillow.
Pillow's nice.
I mean, I'm glad to bring my own cot. And my own pillow. I just need to be notified. The funny thing is, we're going on a girls' trip this coming weekend, and Jody is kind of nervous about the beds.
Well, if I'm planning something, I want to make sure that people are, have the space that they like. But because some people are so like particular, so then I get anxious about it, and I'm kind of like, well, it is what it is. Some of these beds, like at the ranch, we have this one room. It has 2 military beds in it. And some of these are from like the Civil War, where they were like the generals' beds. So what they would do is these all have these specific screws and ways that they put them in, and they would take them apart, take them to the next area, re-put it together for the generals. And so we also have like this canopy bed, but people seem to like it fine. Also, all of these beds at the big house, you have to climb in them like with a little ladder. They're really high off the ground.
They're really
which
high.
makes me insane. I'm like, can we get some lower lying beds? I just, but
well, I have to tell you, all of the beds at the ranch at either place are so comfy cozy.
Yeah.
They're all so comfy cozy. And so I think if anybody has a bed, and the great thing about this trip is like you're 45 minutes from your house. Go home. If you're uncomfortable, just go home. Yeah, exactly.
But hopefully everybody will be comfortable and we'll have a good time, So anyway, I just think it's funny when people are weird about their rooms.
Yeah.
Not that this group is. I think everybody's pretty easygoing.
No, but there were some pre-requirements. It's like, this is my expectation, and that's fine.
Yeah. No, but we have been on trips where it's like, like one person always gets like the primary suite. And it's like, wait, why? Why do you always get it? But on this one, they were trying to give the primary suite to the married couple, Yvonne and her husband, in the city, and because they all ruined their wedding dinner. And by arguing at this beautiful dinner that Yvonne had organized, it was gorgeous. And then Lindsay and her friend were like, no, because we're single moms and we think that we should get the primary suite because we never get a break from our kids. And I'm like, what? Okay. And so there was some more ruckus on that. Okay.
I have to tell you, in 4 seasons, they have bed assignment issues as well.
Weird.
It's so funny. And in one of the episodes, the heterosexual couple they were put in the room with twin beds.
Oh.
And the
everybody else had
there's a ex-wife and baby mama shared.
That's strange.
Shared the king bed with because it was in a larger room and they could have room for the toddler bed or the baby bed.
Got it.
But all of the rooms had plenty of.
Yeah.
It was just a very odd, but I love that it's a conversation.
It's funny. It's funny.
If I plan the trip, I am not, you're an adult ass person, you figure out your bed sitch. I'm not gonna guess what you need. You figure it out.
Yeah. Shelly and I do trips differently. Shelly's definitely like, y'all do your thing. I like to make sure like, and it's not like you're making people feel uncomfortable, but you're like, hey, take care of yourself. You're on a trip. Don't be, high maintenance. And I'm more like, is everybody okay? Did everybody get what they want?
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure everybody's comfortable, but it'll be whatever it is.
Exactly. You can't control anybody's comfort level.
Control it, right?
Yeah, you can't control any of it. But it's like I'm not like. It's not that I don't care.
No,
I'm just
you do. But you're like, hey, manage yourselves.
Manage yourself. I mean.
And then you're like, I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to have a good time. Yeah. Oh, that's one of my main things. Whatever you bring, you have to take home. That's it.
Don't assume I want your leftover breakfast taco with eggs. I don't.
No, thank you. You're good. You can take that home.
Fruit tray. I don't need your fruit tray.
Nope. But in Smithville, one of our food challenges for this month is charcuterie boards. And go on Patreon. You will get to see a charcuterie board that's in Smithville. It's not the one that I'm making for the weekend. It is one that is at the wine bar. And we've had it before with our friends. It basically like is a Lunchable.
It is.
It's hilarious.
It is comedy gold.
It is so funny. You guys are going to die. But I'm going to tell you, it's delicious.
I have to tell you, I have to order it every single time because it makes me laugh.
It's hilarious.
It
So
is hilarious.
but especially because when you're in Austin, the charcuterie boards are insane now. But the one in Smithville, it's like it is so funny. Anyway, so you'll have to go and see it. It's hilarious.
It's comedy gold. Comedy gold. Okay, what about the yuck? Yuck. Bleh, 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 bleh.
Well, I have to tell you something funny happened to me this week. So I woke up, I went and took Georgia for a walk, and I just slipped on my Birkins. And, I'm like, okay, so I walked Georgia around the park and everything, and made sure her little paws were okay. But then I drop her off and I walk over to Randall's, and because I live really close to Randall's, really close to a grocery store, and whenever I need anything, I just walk over if I can. And then I get home and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower and everything, and I take off my shoes and I'm gonna show you. You'll have to see it on Patreon. This is what I was wearing. I literally did not notice at all. I had on one winter Birkin and one summer Birkin, one brown Birkin, and one navy Birkin. I went all the way around the neighborhood and into Randall's wearing two different shoes. Did not notice until I got home.
Hilarious.
What a goofball. But my yuck that I'm having is, when you go on TikTok and people say, okay, I'm going to tell you this story, and then they go almost through the story, but they don't get to the punchline or to the end, and then they don't have a part 2, and you start searching, and you're like, well, I don't know what happened. And I had to sit here for minutes and minutes and minutes listening to you tell this, and then you didn't finish it.
That's rude.
It's a yuck. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's rude. And they're probably doing it intentionally to make you search through and get their numbers and blah, blah, blah. And they're waiting for so many people to comment them and go, hey, are you going to ever finish this story? Blah, blah. I mean, it's probably a strategy.
It's definitely a fishing expedition, and I don't like it.
Yes.
It's like I bet it drives you crazy, Shelly, because you hate hanging chads, and it's like one giant hanging chad.
I mean, agreed. I have a hard time with part 2, part 3, part 4. I mean, remember that rabbit hole, Kendra, you sent us down?
Yes.
I mean, I was like, come on, girl. And she was like, part 47, part 48. I was like, golly.
Well, the last girl,
start a podcast.
Yeah. Last week I shared one of my favorite new podcasts that I was really into, Buckle Up Babes, and she does a deep dive into the Kendra.
She does?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So last week I mentioned my self-tanner blunders, and if you have any pro tips on how to put on self-tanner, because I was looking at my ankles today and I'm like, what? It looks like I've been wearing like rusty jewelry around my ankles.
Yeah, so it looks like there's an issue. And the crazy funniest thing about Jody's self-tanner is Jody's a never nude, which we've discussed in depth. And so she had on shorter shorts than she usually wears. And so she's not putting her self-tanner on while she's naked. She's doing it while she's a never nude. And so then she has the weirdest,
cracking me up.
You're the weirdest, most awful tan line ever.
Well, and it's self-tanner, so nobody has to be able to see what's underneath. And then I'm like, yeah, I got to figure it out. I know someone who's really good with self-tanner.
Well, but it
I need to
has to
get her to
be
give me some pro tips.
it has to be a self tanner that is also a never nude. That is the problem.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
If you're a never nude and you're using a self tanner, you have to do it with your smallest outfit.
Oh my gosh, Shelly, I am dying. You're cracking me up. That is so
Well,
funny.
speaking of cracking up, you guys, this week, Jody, John, and I were at our last week. We were at Fonda San Miguel, and we're sitting around talking about historic things and beautiful things, and we mentioned Ann Richards and Barbara Jordan, and Jody was like, Barbara Jordan, she sang that song, "You're Nobody Called Today," and we're like, Barbara Jordan did not.
I meant Barbara Mandrell.
You meant Barbara Mandrell, but it was actually Sylvia, and it just was so comedic, like non-stop comedy fun, and we lost our mind.
I know. We got really silly. It was great when he just walked in. I thought y'all would be here.
It was so funny. It was so great.
We love Fonda.
Oh yeah, Fonda is so beautiful and great, beautiful people watching, and another historic checkmark place. You need to go see it. The artwork
Oh my
was just
gosh.
incredible.
Yeah, Shelly and I played the game. If you were going to steal anything from this restaurant,
we didn't steal anything.
We
if
didn't.
anything's missing, it wasn't us.
I said a piece of art. You said, what was that thing you took a picture of?
It was a like
a statue.
It was a statue of a longhorn, but as a bullfighter.
Oh yes, it's so good.
It's so beautiful. I mean, there's so much good artwork in there, and then the Zinzanzoon place next door. The owner of those places, he has beautiful taste.
He does.
Beautiful taste. So, things we're loving this week. I'm really loving putting the little Jesuses everywhere. I'm having so much fun with it, finding them homes, and when you return, is it still there?
Yes.
Is somebody taking it and finding it a new home? If you're playing the little Jesus game, please send me a pic. I think it's so great.
It's so fun.
Yeah, if you need some little Jesuses, let me know. Jody and I noticed yesterday something that we both love is that watching pregnant women, like when a pregnant woman walks in the room, it kind of takes our breath away.
Absolutely.
And it's like, oh, there's gonna be another human, and it's very, remembering what that process felt like, and just seeing somebody go through it. It's like, oh, you're getting ready to have the most special moments of your life, and
it's exciting.
It's very exciting, and and I just love being in summer mode. I love summer mode.
Me too. I love summer mode. Everybody just seems so chill. We've been so blessed to have all these teachers coming in, educators, school nurses, you name it, come in and share their stories, because during the school year it's impossible to get them, right? And just seeing how relaxed and beautiful they all are.
I know.
But I know I love summer mode.
Well, and I loved hearing everybody's different ways of teaching and what's important in their classrooms. I loved Amy Morales just talking about, no, you can tie your own shoes. I mean, we'll wait, but you need to do this, and teaching that independence. And Stacey Shapiro is very consistent, and just hearing all the different stories. I love it.
Absolutely. It's
so
really
fun.
Wonderful. Yeah.
So fun.
Summer days are one of my favorites. So I love you're right. It's like long days, and if you're lucky enough to sit by some water, it's fun.
Agreed.
So, I agree with you. My favorite thing's El Dorado.
Agreed.
The food there is delicious. The staff they're family, and most of them have been there forever.
Yes.
It's like a little pocket of goodness over there, and I just can't get enough of it. I love it so much.
I feel El Dorado is like the epitome of Austin. It's like it is how the wait staff approaches your table is so Austin.
Yes, extremely. I agree with you.
Agreed.
Yeah, I love the food there. I love the freshness. They do have a pretty substantial vegan menu. So for you vegans out there, you should go there. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna push for September tier 1 meeting at getting a reservation at El Dorado, because I don't know if any of them have ever been there. It's so good.
We went on the off hours, like in between dinner and lunch. And that's a good time to go because it's kind of hard to get into. But if you have a big group, go make a reservation.
Agreed. So, well, and El Dorado, FYI, you guys, they're one of the most supportive of the nonprofits in Austin, like P. Terry's, El Dorado. They're so charitable.
So charitable.
Yes.
I also we are going on a girls trip, we've mentioned, and I love the Smithville train. It's a little train. It kind of reminds you of the Zephyr at in the Zilker Park. It's not on a train track. It's basically just these carts that they've strung together with a train engine in the front and a conductor. And you can rent it and it'll drive you around, and you could do a little pub crawl with it. You could go to Hubel's, go to Quinto Patio, stop by that beautiful new
fair.
The fair, right? There aren't a lot of restaurants and bars in Smithville, but you can piece some things together. It doesn't go on the main highways, but it will take you through the town. And there's some beautiful houses over in Smithville. So, and then my last thing that I love are pillows.
Yeah, you have good pillows.
I'm really picky about my pillows, but I love them. And I like to have a lot of choices on pillows. So
yes, agreed.
Not as many as John. John has to have like 6 pillows at all times.
Do you have a pillow brand that you prefer?
No, but I don't mind getting them like at Walmart or Target or Home Goods. I just have to make sure that they hold their shape.
Yes.
I
have moved to Amazon's bed
essentials.
Yeah, and they are so. I prefer firmer pillows, and so, but they hold their shape really well.
Good,
really well, and because we have Airbnbs, short-term rentals, and we get a lot of guests that are like, "Where'd you get these pillows? Where'd you get these pillows?" So
that's good.
Yeah, and so, but they're very firm.
And I like, for our Airbnbs on each bed, I like to put like 4 pillows, and I like there to be different types that they can choose from. So, because I know for me, when I go, and I always have extra pillows in the closets, because I know when I go to an Airbnb, I like to have a lot of pillow options.
Agreed. Same. So, if you stay in any of our houses, you'll have lots of pillows.
Lots of choices on your pillows and bedding and stuff like that. Okay. We need y'all's help. We need you to help us meet our goals, which we've talked about. Season 4, we have some big dreams. We're looking for podcast sponsors, and we want to continue supporting locally, telling stories and connecting and staying curious with the people around us. What are some of our goals, Shelly?
Well, we're hoping to get out to FanFest in Charleston and get y'all some good video shots and information about Bravo FanFest. We really want a permanent podcast studio space. That we can use more often and get more interviews, and upgrading our equipment and making sure the sound quality is, there and all of that stuff. And I mean, we just have big goals. We would love to have more merch and such. And so, but all of that costs money. And join Patreon, $5, $10, $25, $100 a month, and or just join Patreon as a free member. That helps us get more members.
That's right.
And so, the more the merrier. Y'all sharing our podcast is the best way you can help. Leaving a review is a great way to help. Joining Patreon, telling a friend. Every listen matters. Every share matters. Every connection matters, for sure.
Absolutely. Now, before we go, this podcast exists because of you. Please keep telling us what you're enjoying. Tell us what you'd love to hear more of. Tell us who you would like us to interview, or come on and let us interview you. We love building this community. All of these amazing stories out. We're just getting started. So please buckle up, because season 4 is going to be an incredible adventure. We do have a challenge for you this week. What is our challenge this week, Shell?
Last week we asked you guys to make one connection. And we want to see how you did on your connection. We want to hear, did you do it? Did you do it? And this week's challenge, we want you to send a handwritten note to somebody.
Yes, you can send a thank you note, an encouragement, a birthday card, thinking of you note. Let's bring back a little old school kindness. I love that.
I mean, a lot of the restaurants and bars in Austin have postcards, and don't even mail, pay for the postage.
That's
so true. That's an easy peasy. But it's like, we have a group of friends that we all send each other postcards when we're traveling, or hitting a bar in Austin that has postcards. And like at our Airbnbs, we have all of those postcards on the side of our fridges. And so everybody can see the different things. But challenge yourself to send one handwritten note.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Even if it's to your partner or somebody you live with.
It could be a sticky note.
It could be a sticky note. It's like, hey, asshole, you took up the parking space. Just joking. You double parked. Just challenge yourself to write a handwritten note, because when you get a handwritten note, it means so much to you.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now.
You guys, we are already thinking about our adjacent investigates. So, and it's going to be about crafts.
Yeah.
About needlepoint, handmade gifts, crocheting, woodworking, homemade artwork. We're going to be deep diving that. If you have thoughts on it, let us know.
Yes, you can start sending us some pictures of some crafts that you've done, or things that you have in your house that have been passed along.
Yeah. Okay. Until next time.
Keep making connections, and let's stay adjacent. We can do it. All right.
Texas,
love you guys.
Texas, yeah.